Hey guys, my name is Randy, and we're going to do our first Hour of Devastation Draft League. This is my first video recording, so definitely appreciate any feedback that you guys have on how this goes, how the sound is, how I do. This is my first ever draft of any kind with this format. I did get to go to the pre-release, but this is my first experience actually drafting it, so this might be a train wreck, it might not, but let's give it a shot. We're going to do an intermediate Swiss draft league. Just kind of start off slow and give us a good go. Alright, so our rare is Majestic Miriarch. So my impression of the format is that it's on the fast side, but that rares are still very good in this format. This seems to be one of them. Its power differences are equal to twice the number of creatures you control, so this can get pretty big. And 5 doesn't seem like a lot of mana for an effect like that. Other great cards here are Sunscourge Champion and Ambuscade, or however you pronounce that. I have no idea. I think it's between those three, but I think I'm going to take the rare. I mean, good thing to do early on in a format is to kind of take rares you're a little unsure about and give them a shot. Obviously, we're going to end up with a lot of creatures anyway, and hopefully we'll have some that have effects like that to be able to give this flying and first strike and all this other nonsense. So yeah, let's take this and give it a shot. All right, what else do we have here? I think 2-drops are very good in this format, so certainly worth looking at all the ones that we have here. Steward of Solidarity seems okay. Cunning Survivor as well. Catcher's Avenger I think is one of the better 2-drops in the format, so that's probably what we're taking here from what I can tell. Steward is also maybe Steward's better. This is one that comes down as a solid 2/2 for 2, but can also like just make you a huge army later in the game once a 2/2 for 2 isn't really good anymore. And also if we end up green-white, untap effects are going to be pretty common. So this also helps give this thing vigilance if that becomes relevant. So yeah, I think this is the pick. I think it's better than Catcher's Avenger. Avenger is really good if you're attacking, obviously, but I think Steward is still a little better, and I don't think there's anything else here that's close to either of these two cards. Sinuous Striker I think is probably good, but I really like green-white from what I can tell so far. From what I saw from the pre-release anyway, I think green-white is a really good combination. Alright, we got a rare here that's pretty awful. This is just unplayable in every situation. White card here is okay. 4 I think is a little more expensive than I like in this format. I think you just want to be really aggressive. However, there's not a whole lot of other options. We may want to consider staying open by kind of taking a card of a different color. I think Aerial Guide is probably a reasonable pick here, just giving other attackers flying. Again, I think this is a format where you do want to be attacking a lot, so I think this might be a reasonable pick here, just to leave open the possibility of moving into blue if it ends up being super open. We also did pass some good white cards already with the Avenger in the last pack, so it's possible that white isn't as open coming back, but who knows. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the Aerial Guide here. This Frontline Devastator is also reasonable. This card's okay, but I don't think I want to take it this early. I think I'm happy enough with the Aerial Guide. So we have another Aerial Guide. Ooh, this Tenacious Hunter is really great. Not too hard to get. -1/-1 counters on 2 creatures. Maybe a little harder now, just because a lot of those effects are in Amonkhet and not Hour of Devastation. So I do really like that card. It goes with our mythic rare that we have. Dauntless Aven's also great. I think it's between those two. Wretched Camel is like a solid card if you're already in black, but I don't think I would take it here. I think I want to take the Tenacious Hunter. Just like I said, it goes with our rare, and is probably a good sign here that potentially green is open, just because it's such a powerful card. And this is the 4th pick, so I think that's a signal there, and makes us happy that we might be able to stay in green. Or not. Endless Sands. And this seems like nonsense. You have to like flicker all your creatures, but you have to pay a bunch of mana to flicker them back later on. Yeah, I don't know. Kenra's Scrapper's good. I don't think we want to be in red at this point. Sandblast is okay. It's like medium removal. I think it's what we're taking here. Solitary Camel is like alright. If you have a desert, it's pretty good. Hopefully we'll end up with some deserts. I mean, these lands are great. I really like them from what I've seen so far. Yeah, I'll take a Sandblast. Green-white looks good. Ooh, okay, I like seeing a Dauntless Haven this late. This is a really solid card. I had a couple of these in the pre-release to combine with the super broken Cat Lord, and it was pretty awesome. So I think that's pretty clearly the pick here. This card seems pretty good for blue-red. Swelliver Eternal is also solid, but I think we just want to kind of commit to green-white here. It looks to be open enough from the last couple of picks that we saw. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this so far. And another Dauntless Haven, okay. This card looks horrible to me. It seems like there's a lot of bad rares in this set. I think this is one of them. Like, it takes a lot of work to make this good, so we're not taking that. Yeah, white just seems super open. This is just a really good card, especially in green-white, which it looks like we're going to be that. Haven't seen green the last couple of picks, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything just because this is a pretty bad pack otherwise anyway. So yeah, Dauntless Haven is great. Here we go. So more white it looks like. Also some blue, but like certainly I'm not taking this. There's another just bad rare. Angel looks really good to me. Even Reed Stalker seems fine, but I don't know that it's enough of a signal that I want to like abandon green right now. I think we'll see a bunch of green in the next pack, and we've already got 2 good green cards, so I think I'm okay staying in green and just like snapping up the white, like the super good white uncommon. Again, even though like as I said, I think this is a pretty aggressive format. Taking a solid flyer that has cycling is not a bad thing at all. What does this do? Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is just like a Relic of Progenitus that doesn't draw you a card. Great. So this is not really playable. What are the cards here that are playable? I mean, this is the best card in the pack, and I'm not really getting any of these other colors anyway. Like, I guess I could take this in case blue's open, but I'm not even that excited about that. This should have gone a long time ago, I think. I am going to go ahead and take it. Okay. These cards are playable, I guess. I think this one's more playable. Yeah, we may be a slightly more controlling green-white deck, which is fine, I think. Yeah, alright, that's fine. White is very open. This is interesting. Considering actually just taking the land here. I think these cycling lands are super good, and I don't know how badly I want either of these. Like, I think I can get them whenever I want, but these are like kind of at a premium, especially since we're like certainly in white. Oh man, do I want a third Dauntless Haven? I think I do. People really don't like this card yet, huh? I think it's pretty solid. Alright, and a camel. Alright, we got plenty of white 3-drops. Oh, even more white 3-drops, sure. Alright, let's get something good here. Hour of Eternity, what does this do? Extract Creature Crush from your graveyard. Okay, so you just... that doesn't seem very good. Like, how much mana do you have to pay for that to be good? Like 7 to get like 2 4/4s? Yeah. And 3 of that mana has to be blue? I don't think so. Okay, so as far as the colors we're in, we have like Sandblast, Harrier Naga. No, it doesn't seem that good. Sidewinder Naga is like pretty bad, I think. I don't think we want to waffle too much more. I think we want to just stick to green-white at this point. I at least wouldn't want to like take a 4th color card here. And I don't think there's any like blue or black here that I'm that excited about taking. I'm also not that excited about taking another 3-drop, but I guess it's not that bad. We probably won't play this, or hopefully won't play this. And then like this either. So let's, I think I just like your Naga. Yeah. Okay. A lot of good red in these last couple packs, but once again, I don't think we want to change our colors at this point. I think this card's reasonable. As a 2-drop, yeah, I think this card's pretty good. You're able to kind of hold back an attack, and then if, you know, somebody wants to exert and this ends up dying, fine, you draw a card. That's not so bad. It's also worth mentioning that if we have a creature that requires us to put -1/-1 counters on something, this is a good target for that. So yeah, okay, I'm fine with this. We definitely need some more 2-drops, so that's a good place to start. Oh man, this is actually gonna be a tough pick. So these are 2 really good cards. This is really good removal, and Overcome is just like a win condition. I mean, this is like so close to Overrun, which is just unbeatable in most circumstances. I think we just want to take Overcome. I mean, Ambuscade's really good, but I think we just have to take like the unbeatable like finisher here. Yeah, you don't want to pass an effect like this most of the time. So let's go ahead and take this. I'm not 100% sure it's correct, but it's so good. Okay, I think I like Sandwalla here. Just a you know, small creature. We need a few more of those, just because our curve is a little top heavier than I would like. So we'll just take the Sandwalla here. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a desert. I don't think we really need deserts yet. The camel would get a little better with it. Hopefully we'll just get like another one of these or something. Sunscourge Champion is great. Again, it's another 3-drop, so that's not amazing, but looks like we're not going to get too many other options here. Yeah, Champion's fine. I think this is a really good card, actually. Not a lot here. I think we're fine taking another desert. I think we're going to have more than enough playables, so we don't need to take another just like vanilla 3/3. Okay, Sharpshooters is good. Again, our curve is not really where I'd like it to be, but it's not the absolute worst. This is fine. The Oasis is interesting. We have a couple of deserts already. And again, it's between this and another Harrier Naga. Harrier Naga is just not super exciting. I think it's fine, but like it's a curve filler that we don't need. This can be really solid. Put this, you know, sacrifice a desert to Pambabara, Dauntless Haven quite a bit. +3/+3 is a lot to get out of just like a random land or something. So yeah, I think this is great. Man, I think we're gonna take this wall here. So we have 3 deserts already, so we can turn this on pretty easily. And even though, like, again, I go into this draft wanting to be more aggressive, that hasn't really turned out to be the case. So I think having a wall like this will actually be pretty helpful to survive to the later turns, to be able to just build up an army and overcome. Okay, well, there's no need to hate draft anything, so I guess I'll just take the Sweet Mountain. Sure. What do we have here? Oh, great. Okay, I like this. That's a good pickup. We do need a few more we don't really need playables, I guess. We've got the Camel and the Mummy if we absolutely need them. Just more 3-drops. Just like unexciting 3-drops. Although, with how many deserts we have, the Camel actually might be reasonable. Alright, we're taking those. I'm not boardy in life gain. I'm taking another Sweet Land. Alright, this is a good sideboard card. Absolutely. Especially in leagues when it's like, if you're green in a normal like draft queue, it's unlikely, or it's less likely that you'll play against like another green player. But in a league, it's like, you know, relatively more likely. What's the best card here for us? I think we're just looking at cartouche. I don't really see anything else. We're just locked into green-white. It's not like we're going to splash black for this. For this. Sure, I'm happy with that. What does this do? I did not do very much on my kit draft, so I do have to read a couple of cards. Just like a combat trick? Oh, with a fight? Okay. It's like a Mortal Kombat joke. We do have Bitterblade Warrior, Binding Mummy, and Fanbearer. I think this deck would prefer Fanbearer, but like all three of those are very good. I think I want the Tapper a little bit more. But again, any of these would be fine. But yeah, I think Fanbearer is a little bit better for this deck. All right, let's see. I guess Quarry Hauler. I don't mind Sparring Mummy either. We don't have very much Exert though, actually. We got like this guy, but we got like plenty of ways to untap stuff already, so not that worried about it. Maybe Main Mummy's just better. Like we don't have that many counters either. I'm gonna go ahead and I think what else we would want to untap. There's just not much. Like this, I guess. Like double up on Fanbearer. I guess I'll take the Mummy. We might get something else that we want to untap. Ooh, Talkrop Elite is pretty good. That's a good one to have somebody on tappers for. I mean, I guess like you have to consider the 2-drops here. True Heart Duelist is pretty good. I think Elite is. We're just not a very attacking kind of a deck. I guess we are just with all the flyers that we have. All right, I'm fine with Talkrop Elite. Okay, I think I want Binding Mummy over Seraph of the Suns. I think we have enough ways to finish the game, and we just want some lower curve creatures. So I'm cool with that. All right. Again, I think this is a solid 2-drop to take. Conjurer's Attendant also pretty good, but I don't think it does anything that we need it to do. Whereas this, like, certainly does. Let's see. All right, so we've got a wave of 2-drops that we've gotten recently. Yeah, I think I like taking this, honestly. Already got a Sparring Mummy. I don't think we need another 4, like, close to vanilla 4-drop. Wing Shepherd's fine, but meh. Sandworm, a little more expensive than I'd like. Yeah, this here's fine. Alright, this time... I'm wondering if our mana is good enough for Grasping Dudes. I don't think it is, really. We're pretty much capped out on playables at this point. I guess I can take the Sandworm, though. I don't mind having a Sandworm. I guess I'll take a Combat Trick. We have like almost all creatures. We may want to cut one just for a Combat Trick. Sure. what I would do with this Mighty Elite. I do think I want to play it, just once again, I just don't have very many, Jarrett's result is also reasonable. I don't know if I want to play it though. This deck looks pretty good. This Sandworm might not really fit. Let's take out the Sandworm and put in a Mighty Elite. Bring us down to 20 creatures. I mean, 20 creatures plus an Overcome seems pretty solid. Like, it seems like a solid strategy. Oh, wow. I'm probably going to play this. I mean, 7 mana is a lot, but 4/4 Flying Indestructible. Like, I might be wrong, but I think that's just a good card. It's like second to last. I'll probably start with this in my sideboard and just kind of see how fast these games are. Maybe it's something that I want to move in later. Since we're in a league, I mean, obviously we can just like make changes in between rounds and stuff like that. So I might do that and bring that in later. Like I said, just I'm kind of going off of my initial impressions of the set, which makes it seem to me like it's a very aggressive format. So I don't think a 4/4 Flying Indestructible fits that well into that. Like I said, also though, I think having big fatties that can cycle if you need them to is fine. Like having a couple of those, as long as you have like a low enough curve otherwise. So I think we fit those criteria well enough. Again, that's assuming that my initial impressions of the format are even correct. But so 5/7 here. Let's see our color sorting here. Yes, we're pretty heavy white. I think I want to make sure we have that would give us 7 green sources. And 9, yeah, we really don't need 9 white sources, I don't think, so we can do that. So we'll have 8 and 8, which I think is fine. I think this, like Amonkhet, is also a 16-land format as well. But again, don't necessarily know for sure. We're still figuring this out. So let's save our deck and we'll get started. All right, here we are for round 1 with our green-white Overcome deck. Certainly want to play first. And yeah, this is a keep. Almost thought that this was an online card. I was about to mulligan, but this is a land, so this is fine. Unfortunately, we won't be able to play Fanbearer on turn 1, but I still definitely think this is a keep, and we got this on turn 2, which is totally fine. Play, and there we go. I'm playing against red. Red's, I think, probably one of the best colors in the format, so certainly be on the lookout. Should be very aggressive, but this 2 mana 1/3 I think is a good place to start. Followed up with possibly a Cartouche. Probably would rather just get out the Fanbearer. Hopefully we draw a lane though and can have some options. I think a Plains would be great. Wouldn't mind just playing a Haranaga. Okay, black-red. Not sure if that necessarily means anything. I think black-red is extremely aggressive. Probably a little worse than like red-white though. Red-white was probably the best color combination in Amonkhet, and I bet is the same here in Hour of Devastation. Ooh, Tormenting Voice. That's not a great turn 2 play. Discarding a very good card as well. Interesting. Ooh, Plains, I like it. Alright, so I think here I would rather just use all of my mana and get some power onto the board, so I'm just going to play out the Haranaga for the moment. And then we'll just attack for 1. I think I'm fine with the way this is going. I think if you don't have a turn 2, like if your turn 2 play is to like draw some cards, I don't think that's a great place to be right now. Oh, he doesn't have a turn 3 play. Alright, well this feels pretty good. I feel like I don't want to play the Cartouche at the moment just because I have to assume that he has a removal spell, so we're just going to start by attacking here. However, if he doesn't play his removal spell here, I do think I will be okay playing out the Cartouche. Let's see. Let's go and play the Fan Bear. Okay, I'm just gonna play Cartouche on the Feral Prowler. Worst case scenario, he kills it, and I get to draw a card. Ends up being a 1-for-1, which is just what you expect out of removal anyway. So I think this is fine, even if he kills it in response. There we go. Oh, just cycling. Yeah, this just seems like way too slow of a start for him. And we're just like pretty much taking over this game at this point. Alright, yeah, cool with this. Oh, I see. Yeah, no problem. Nothing, huh? Alright, just keep jamming. What do you got? You have to have something. Nothing? Okay. I'm just gonna play down this now. I'm a little suspicious. I don't know what he could have though, really. I mean, do I play around like Hour of Devastation? I don't think so. I don't think so. Somehow I feel like I'm about to get blown out. Okay, that's not so bad. Alright, let's see here. I feel like I just attack and sandblast that. Is there anything else I want to do here? The only thing is it has to attack. Yeah, I think I just want to press my advantage though. Yeah, I think I'm fine just sandblasting it when he blocks. It doesn't really matter when I untap. Sure. Not super fantastic just because I do a little bit less damage, but I bet I've still got this. Yep. Alright, great. I feel like I shouldn't be playing this card. Do I have anything better? Solitary Camel seems okay in this deck. I've got a lot of deserts. Let's try that. I wouldn't mind this in certain mashups, but I feel like these two cards are maybe something that can come in if I'm playing against a more controlling deck, and I know that it's going to go to the long game, late game. But I think otherwise, like here, I'm just fine. Right, game 2. This guy's playing 41 cards. That's interesting. Yeah, this looks fine. I've got a 1-drop and a 2-drop, and if I draw a land, I'll have a 3-drop. Pretty favorite to do that. To draw a 3rd land by then anyway. Seems fine to me. Okay, I comes in play tapped, but that's okay. Still think I want to play out the Fan Bear and then the Feral Prowler. Let's play this in attack, I guess. I'm not sure I would Mighty Leap to save it if he uses a removal spell. I probably wouldn't. Yeah. Just cycling. This guy just cycles so much. I mean, cycling is a nice ability for cards to have, but he's spending so much of his time doing that. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I probably wouldn't Sandblast this here. I would Mighty Leap and then potentially just play this. So what's it? He's not gonna block the Feral Prowl with it, obviously. Let's see. So I think what I want to do is make him attack on his turn and think that he's going to kill the Feral Prowler somehow by like pumping, and then just like Mighty Leap the Feral Prowler or Sandblast, probably Sandblast the Minotaur. So I'll play this Plains for now and just pass. I think I can probably coax him into doing that. Or not. Okay. Let's see here. May as well just like tap down this guy. I don't think I want to cycle this just yet. Right now, I think we're ready to cycle it if we need to. So we'll just play this Plains, and I think we'll just pass again. We'll hold up like Sandblast or something. Sure. Maybe I should have played the Harrier Naga. I don't know. Interesting. Alright, so that I probably want to save Sandblast for. Interesting, he's not doing that. He's not attacking. I guess he sniffed out that we have something, but okay, I'll go ahead and cycle this. Alright. Alright, we'll just pass. Not in any hurry. I do wish we'd drawn a land there. Yeah, go ahead. I think we're fine with like taking 5 off of this guy for now. And just like Sandblasting this. I suppose we could jump block and just I think we're holding back this thing pretty well, so we'll just take this. And if he wants to spend his turn like pumping that, then fine. Yeah, he doesn't need to do it. He'll just play something else. Another one of those, huh? Okay. Alright, good. I like this other land. Alright, so now I think we just play out a bunch of our creatures. Harrier Naga can just trade with the Devastator. I think I'm okay playing Binding Mummy here as well. May even be okay with chump blocking with the Feral Prowler for the moment. Although, again, like I'm not that concerned with our life total for the time being. Interesting. Okay. 3-2 first strike. Oh boy. Okay. We've gotten very aggressive now. Let's see what happens though. If he swings with everything, how much damage can we crack back with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can hit him for 15 next turn if we don't block. So what else is he making unable to block? The Binding Mummy, okay. I feel like that's 12, potentially 13 damage he can deal to us. So we need to prevent some amount of that, I would have to say. So let's block. These are all about the same, right? Alright, let's block this guy, and we'll just get to draw a card. I think that's fine for now. Okay. Sure. Alright, so we're at 7. It's pretty low. That is pretty low. He can't attack with this turn. I can't play a creature and leave up like Mighty Leap or anything. I suppose I can Fan Bearer and then block something in Mighty Leap. Kind of like... I think I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to attack with Harrier Naga here and then just Fan Bearer, block with Binding Mummy, and Mighty Leap it. Maybe not. So I actually think, yeah. He's having a flick too, it's just so rough. Okay, I think I actually just want to attack with Harrier Naga and untap it. And that's it? With the Sparring Mummy, I mean. And just have more blockers. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some blocking here. I need to get these frontline Devastators out of here. Trampled on a turn. Okay. Not sure how much that does. Maybe he just has me. I'm gonna have to jump block with the Fan Bearer. Block here. Double block here. Can you just kill me if I do that though? I think so, yeah. I think I might actually be dead in general. Because I take 4 from a flick to go to 3. Taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I would have to like block here. So that's still lethal. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. That's fine. Yeah, Afflict is rough. Okay, I think we need to keep... Ray of Faith might actually just be something we want, strangely enough. I wonder if this wall actually would have been good there. No, I don't think so. Afflict just makes it so bad. Yeah, I just don't think we won't be cycling on turn 2. I think we'll just keep it as is. Just hope to have a slightly quicker draw. Play first. And yeah, this looks good. Really excited to see how the Steward of Solidarity does. Seems like he can just take over a game. Alright, go to 3rd land, I like that. And we're just going to start cracking it as soon as we can, basically. We know that he likely doesn't have a turn 2 play, so I think we just get as many attacks in with this as he'll allow us, and then, like, once he starts playing... Oh, no, okay. So we won't be attacking with that. We will just be making creatures. Fine by me. Since he's got this 0/4, I think I'd rather play 2 creatures than, like, a 2 or 3 power creature. like a single one. So let's just play Fanbearer and Vizier for now, and then we'll pass and just make a 1/1 at the end of his turn and be able to attack with all 3 of these. Sure. I don't think this card's very good. Hard Duelist, okay. So, I mean, then more like a... Oh, it's only first strike as long as it's attacking, so I mean, that's not super insane. Yeah, let's just keep playing out creatures here. Probably best to just play the Harrier Naga for now. And we should be able to just totally overwhelm him with just going wide. Okay. Probably kills the steward. If it was me. It's not. That's fine. I think you have to kill the steward. It's just a 1-for-1 though. You're sacrificing something you paid. Oh, he's killing the Fanbearer? I don't know about that. Fanbearer is good, but... Okay, so again, I think we're just playing multiple creatures this turn. Is this a free attack? I think it is. So I'm like fine with this trade. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna play this and this. Board's looking good. We still just like don't have very many good attacks. That card's good. We're hoping to just kind of like draw some lands here. I think even if I drew like a cycling land, we're just playing it out and trying to get to overcome. Because obviously like overcoming on this board would be bananas. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna play this. Not yet actually. Let's see. We may not be attacking here. Actually, it might be best to go ahead and just attack. Like, see how he blocks. Probably, like, wouldn't attack with this. Like, I'm fine attacking with, like, the tokens. Because, like... So I attack with the tokens and the Harrier Naga. The Harrier Naga either trades with the Heart Piercer or a card in his hand and some mana. If I attack with the Frilled Sandwalla, if you blocked with either of these, you know, I can threaten to activate it and either, again, trade with a card in his hand or this. So he probably doesn't block that. So I think I attack with this, and the 2 warriors. See what he does? I think that's fine. Like, we still have enough creatures in play to make Overcome huge later on. Like, if we do like a forest next turn, that's still great. So this, and the 2 warriors. Let's see what he does. Okay. Sure. And that, ooh, he's not blocking those warriors. Okay. So I'm fine activating here and just letting him, again, just, if he wants to discard a card to kill my 1-drop, totally fine with that. Yep. Oh, he's going to take 2. Play this desert. And we obviously hope to draw a forest next turn, but even if we don't, we have some pretty good options. Alright, I like it. Okay. Good card, but I've already gotten so much value out of this 2-drop, you know, and he's spending 4 mana to kill it. I feel pretty good about that. Okay, so we're just gonna play this and we'll be able to overcome next turn. Sounds great. So yeah, so we don't really want to suicide any creatures this turn just because they're gonna be very valuable next turn when we overcome. Play this. We'll play Sunscourge Champion. And there's just not a whole lot of ways that he comes out ahead after I cast Overcome. It's probably one of those situations where he doesn't die, but it completely ruins his board state and does enough damage to threaten it pretty soon. Not scared of this card right now. It was very good last game. I mean, obviously it's a good card, but... Oh, he doesn't even attack with it, huh? Okay. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Seems like we're gonna do a lot of work. Like he can kill this thing by discarding a card. And then, yeah, like, he has to trade this thing off. And this thing hasn't bomb anyway. And then what are like, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay. Again, you still have to trade a card for this. Yeah, this trades with the token. And you still are taking 9? That seems good to me. Sure, I'm at 21. I get to trample 1, alright. 1 from him and then another 1 from this guy. Sure. You're at 7. Great. Looking good. Tormenting Voice, not gonna do much. Not yet anyway. Okay. Not impressed. Let's see. So he can't activate his Minotaur. He has like okay blocks. I don't really have any good attacks here. I would probably say a free attack though. Yeah, like the token doesn't do anything, but attacking with the Naga and the Champion I think are reasonable attacks, just because there's really no downside and could be bluffing something. Yeah, that's the obvious block, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and play the planes just because I'm gonna eventually need. Oh, this is only 4. Never mind, I didn't need to do that. Well, I actually needed probably to discard to that, but oh well. All right, Solution Bomb this, and then we'll play the Feral Prowler. Has actually done a decent amount of work for him this game. This card is... I think this card's good, but the number of cards he's had to discard to it is pretty relevant. is. Just a small. Oh, sure. Okay. What are you sacrificing, though? Nothing. Okay, so just embalm it as a 4/3. Fair enough. Ooh, I like that because of first strike. Okay. Definitely want to put this on the Harrier Naga. That's great. Do I have any other good attacks? What do I get from attacking with, like, everything? He's got to just chump block the Harrier Naga, basically. And then that lets him... He gets to eat a lot of creatures if I just, like, attacked with everything. But maybe that's okay with me. Just because I need to kind of close this game out at some point. It's like, what? Oh, he kind of just gets to eat everything. So let's say he even just takes 4 and just blocks everything else. He can't... Well, he can block, like, the warrior with his... Yeah, I guess the Harrier Naga is the only good attack I have for now. That's fine. Sure. He may want to, like, triple block, though. Okay, he's just jump blocking. Sure. Yeah, actually maybe should have, like, suicided some other creatures just to, like, remove the option of triple blocking. But I don't know. I think he would have just chump blocked in that case. What do you got? Okay. Good card. Making that smaller is pretty relevant, though. I would have maybe done that on the wall instead. I don't know. Alright, let's see. That makes me much more willing to attack here. And I think I'm just going to swing with everything. I would love to trade this off. Like, I would absolutely love it. Fine with us dying for sure. And, like, yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Sure. Okay, so we'll get into damage. We'll get to draw a card. We'll lose a couple creatures, but I think that's okay. Whittling away a little bit. Ooh, that's actually very interesting. Let's play this. We have plenty of deserts to sacrifice. Actually, yeah, this might be nice. Maybe just, like, put it on this, force him to block it, and potentially, like, kill it. Because if I can eternalize this, that's gonna do a lot of work on this board state. So what, +3/+3, that's huge. Oh, we're attacking. Okay. Huh. I don't want to lose both our creatures. Well, that's fine. I'll take 3. I don't think we're going to do a lot of blocking for the rest of this game. Ooh, that's a good draw. Well, let's see. I can't do both, really. 1, 2. Oh, I can do both if I play the forest. That's a very good draw. So, yeah, so this takes a total of 4 of my lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, so I can't play the sharpshooters as well. Yeah. think I think I'd rather just play the sharpshooters though. How good is just attacking with this? Attacking with a 5/6, force him to chump block with, I guess, the wall. No, I think I'm just gonna play those sharpshooters. And pass. I think this, yeah, this will do work on this board. And we'll leave the forest up. Sure. Alright, yeah, so he's out of good attacks here. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot with the Oasis here. Alright, let's see. So I think we want to put, like, pump the sharpshooters. And then play the, yeah, attack with it and play the camel. It forces an actual chump block rather than something else. And it has vigilance, so it still has a good good block the next turn. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go. This creature. We go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna sack the white desert because we got plenty of plains. Sure. And we're going to attack for 7. So he can double block. Double block or chump block. Fine with either. Okay. Yep. So it's like, yeah, then you're gonna have to pay 1. Let's make sure we kill this. By the way, yeah, so he's double blocking and paying 2 mana. Okay. Yep. This is fine. Alright, and then I think this will just make sure that we can win the game eventually. Yep. We can just start pumping this every turn. This is gonna do a lot of work this game, I think. It's like, I think if he exerts this, we're just going 1, 2, 3, triple blocking with the Warriors and the Sunscourge Champion. I don't think he has a good attack because of that. Yeah, there's no way. Okay. Great. Ooh, okay. Kind of like just playing that. And lifelink is nice, but my life tool is not in jeopardy at the moment. Let's just go. I'm at 13. What do you do? Just cycle to desert, sure. Killed my camel. Alright. I'm glad we didn't sack a desert to it. Okay. Sure, have a trick. if I care. Alright, well, I don't think you can do anything to my angel with 1 mana, so I think you're just dead on board. Alright, we got there. Here for round 2. Let's play first. How lucky. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'm gonna keep this. Probably playing our duelist on turn 2. And we got the double green already. Looking good. No turn 2 play. It's a recipe for disaster. I'll go ahead and attack. This card is kind of embarrassing. Since the league, I can just kind of take it out in between rounds, and I probably will do that. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, I don't like that. That card's great. I don't think I really want to trade for it. I just want to play these out. Just try to build up a board state and eventually just overcome, and hopefully that'll be enough. Need to draw some more creatures though. Man, what a blowout. Why can't you be bigger? Crop mate. Don't really have any options with that though. Well, that's not good. Hold this last plains. Alright, go ahead. Wouldn't mind a desert. I mean, if we're just like stuck in a stalemate, I mean, this wall actually will do work. I just don't have any deserts at the moment. We'll draw one eventually though. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ooh, that's something. That is something. We will play it. So we have nothing in the moment. That's fine. It's an 8/8. It is humongous. This might be a board where we can actually just overcome for the moment. Okay, taking 3. What do I get if I overcome here? He has no profitable blocks if I do it, and this Mirror Arc is just huge. If I just play the Harrier Naga, that becomes a 10/10. He still doesn't have a good block for it. I feel like I just played, yeah, I think I just played the Harrier Naga and attack with the Mirror Arc. That's just so big. And then like next turn I can just overcome or something? Why not? Like, I haven't done that much out of the ordinary and I just have a 10/10 for 5. And he's just, yeah, he's just taking 10 down to 11. Yeah, I'm just gonna not block. What kind of CP to overcome in this scenario? Just like giving this trample straight up is like insane. No, no. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, don't know if I have any enchantment removal in my sideboard, but I'll check that out soon. I think overcoming is pretty good on this board still. He just has no good blocks. We're gonna take out both of his creatures and still like do some damage to him. I get to attack with 3 creatures, but still. I don't know. It's like, what is he blocking if I overcome here? Like, they're both just jump blocking. It would be like the Harrier Naga in this, and he takes 3 off of this, and then 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. He takes 7. I don't know that that's good enough, really. I think I just want to play this. Am I okay just like trading this right now? I don't think so. No, I don't want to trade off anything. I don't want him to be just lifelinking me every turn with this. Yeah, I just don't think overcome's quite good enough with these 3. So let's play this out. It's going to be huge, but just can't do anything. Awesome. Alright, we're just pass for now. Yeah, we're gonna have to overcome pretty soon here. The problem is this 3/4 lifelink at the moment. Alright, fine. I'm okay with it being a blocker. Maybe we don't attack with the Feral Prowler if we overcome, just because it wouldn't kill the Scrounger. Everything else would. See, this is sorcery speed, right? Yeah. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna just play Plains. Yeah, I think overcome is fine here. Oh wow, I could have just like blocked the Scrounger with this thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll just leave back the Feral Prowler, because I don't want to just give him a free block here to just gain some life. It's just like none of these other creatures he has are good blocks. Although I don't lose it. Screw it. He just has 2 creatures, he can just... But is he gonna want to block something else with them if... Let's just attack with it. Let's just do it. Just give him fewer options. Yeah, it's pretty bad to do that, I guess. When you can actually just double block it. Yeah, so it's not very good. Although I get to draw now, because he did that. It's fine. So he takes a reasonable amount of damage here. Then gains some move back. He's at 8, I'm at 10. Get to draw. Same Walla. Well, okay. We're not in great shape. Nice, so I had just these 2 huge flyers. We're probably just dead. This just has to go. It's just not good to have a defender in an overcome deck, regardless. And I think it's also just a bad card. If I had a desert here, I would have been able to play like a longer game. Maybe. But even then, just with these flyers, it's not good. I think we're just dead. Okay. Can I get some like enchantment removal? I don't think I have any main deck. I'll say the average dead. Okay, let's see what we got. That's not gonna work. Alright, taking this out. Put in. I guess just a flyer would be good. Maybe just like this. Let's try it. Alright, we're here for round 2, game 2. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves a little bit here. Well, got off to a bad start with that blowout on our Dauntless Aven. Got another like pretty good hand here. Kind of slow as far as playing out our Fanbear, but I believe it's certainly a keep. So this goes into play tapped. Something I didn't realize is that these don't come into play tapped. I got that confused when I was playing in person, but okay, awkward a little bit. Let's play Fanbear. We'll go ahead and play the Oasis as well. I like drawing lands right now. We've got kind of a higher curve hand here, but still enough to do in our early turns that it's not so bad. I think I want to play this instead of the Even for right now, just because of what he did last game. Let's go ahead and attack with a Fanbear. Good draw though. But yeah, this is one of those games where like I think I'm happy. Like I'd be happy just like drawing nothing but lands for the rest of the game. Pretty much. Alright, recycling. Just with how much I have to do with my mana, with Fanbear and internalizing this potentially, and sandblasting, all that kind of stuff. Okay. +2/+2 till end of turn. Alrighty. So we just never block this, right? So I think we can put this into play. We'll just attack with the Sunscourge Champion. Probably just play Dauntless Haven. If he does that broken uncommon on it again, so be it. Still worth doing, I think. I wish I had a way to get rid of enchantments, because this thing was just going to completely take over the game. Hopefully he doesn't have that again this game, because I can just give it flying with Dauntless Haven. Yeah, no blocks. This just kind of seems like a 3-mana 2/2 unblockable. Like, that activation cost is pretty steep. I don't know, I've got the Lance to play the Myriarch. What could he have here? I don't think there's much. that I care too much about. That would like stop me from it. Like Sandblast, maybe? But like I would still attack. I'm not gonna just not attack. I guess maybe I won't attack with Fan Bear. Nah. Like I'm certainly What do we got? Oh, he certainly has something, right? Ah, I see. Okay. I don't really have anything to do about that. Cool. So I'll just attack with the champion. Because again, I'm not blocking this. And then I can just play the Mirror Arc, I suppose. It's like a 6/6, yeah. Okie dokie. Ooh. Dang. This card's great. This is any number. Whoa. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, really. This is funny. So I get this for one turn. This the bonus. Okay, I mean we're not in terrible shape. So I'm not in great shape though. I'm definitely like sending this in just because it gets exiled otherwise. God, this card's insane. Suicide this. He won't block it, but may as well get the damage before he exiles it. So he takes 8 here. Still fine. Tenacious Hunter is a good card. I might be able to do something with that, I guess. About to lose all of my other creatures though. How insane is this? It's just like a Wrath almost. Yep. Good lord. Still doesn't get to attack though. Can't quite activate this. It would be nice though. Definitely like attack and I guess maybe get him with a Sandblast. I think that's worth going for. Is it, or do I just want the 2-for-1? I think I just want the 2-for-1. Like just leave it. So like this sort is fine, and then just like wait to see if he has a combat trick. Yeah. I'd really like to just keep this guy around. Like how important is it that I keep this Tenacious Hunter? I think it's pretty important. 3 activates. Let's just get rid of that. Let's see if this works. Oh, he's already passed the turn, so it looks like we're good to go here. Great. All right, that's pretty big. Okay. All right. I can live with that. 3-2, sure. It's pretty good. All right, one more. We can play the Seraph of the Suns, which I think will be pretty solid. May as well run this Sandwall into his Embalm guy. No reason not to. This I still can't activate. Need another green source. Oh, really? Oh, I'll take it. Alright, pretty much any draw here is good. I'd prefer anything besides a tapped land, basically. I would probably just cycle one, actually. Yep. Alright, great. So hopefully he doesn't have a way to exile this. I don't think he does. Can't really attack since he's got this Scrounger in play, so that's annoying, but I'm sure we can find a way to make this work. Oh, actually I have lethal on board with this now that I have this other green source, so maybe we can pull something together here. He has no zombies. This doesn't do anything yet. Oh, he's attacking. Okay. Alright, so we won't have lethal, but we can certainly take this thing out and start actually making some reasonable moves here. Interesting. Okay. We're just trading cards back and forth. That's fine. I won't be attacking with a Seraph anytime soon, though. Ooh, that's a good draw. I like it. So no attacks. I'll just play this and should be able to take over the game with like this combination of cards. Yeah, I'm just not really keeping any cards in hand at the moment. Sure. No big deal. I haven't drawn my overrun yet. Yeah. I don't think I need to play this. No reason to attack. Alright, we'll just pass and start exerting. Probably try to play a little quicker just because I see this potentially taking a little while. Yeah, if we get to just exert this a few times, then eventually just draw Overcome, like, I think we just win that battle. I mean, we have an indestructible flyer, and he likely doesn't have any other answers to it. Like, this is an answer, and, like, what's it called? This was an answer, but it's not an option anymore. So I think we're doing good. Alright, let's exert. And he has no flyers, so like our other Don. Ooh, that's awesome. I don't know if maybe I should have attacked. I think I like doing this though. I don't know. I could have maybe attacked and just like given this vigilance on a turn, but I think this is fine. I think I like the board state rather than the damage. Alright, so he's got a flyer. Still doing good. Does that do anything? Not really. Just play it up though. got more flyers than me now. That is something to consider. Okay. So we get a little worried. Do we need to start crashing in there with like this guy in some deserts? Just to like put a little bit of pressure on him. Make that pretty big. 5-6. He's gonna have to block it. I don't have any other good attacks. I can get. The main thing is getting this thing out of the way. I don't know. He still doesn't have any good attacks, so I guess like I'm not really under any pressure. Like I still have overcome in my deck, and that's just gonna end the game on the spot. Especially if I keep making 1/1s with this. If he gets like a third flying attacker, like I'll be in trouble because he can really start like pounding in some damage. But I don't know. Like both of these just die to this. We're still just doing our thing. And he's still doing nothing as well. Okay. I think I like our chances if we both do nothing. I like the card. Yeah, let's do it. I'm certainly playing it. And then passing. This might be something where we want to be using this on the Dauntless Haven, so that it's not just like a suicide attack in order to like untap something else. But yeah, we'll just pass. Not sure yet if I want to untap the Steward or the Seraph. I think I probably want to be untapping the Seraph. That's something. Alright, we probably just have to leave the even back as a chump blocker then. I think we still just have to pass. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. That was a good draw by him, for sure. Still think attacking is bad for him with, like, too much. He can attack with, like, his flyers, and then, like, he can kind of threaten to do some stuff, but not much really. Ah, shit. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. What does he decide to do here? Is he going in? That's it? That's very odd. He just wants to turn into a zombie, I guess? I think I'm okay with, like... Yeah, he just... I mean, I guess that's what it is. He just wants to turn into a zombie to give it Death Touch and Lifelink. But I mean, I'm not taking any extra damage. I really don't want to. Okay, let's just block with the Seraph then. That's fine. Like, I don't really care if he gives a Death Touch. instant speed. Alright, so he's going to have a good turn come up here, I bet, but I think I still just have to pass. I probably should be using this on this, I guess, to start pressuring him. If he doesn't do anything, I think that's probably going to be the game plan here. I've got to start doing something. Yeah, he's got a ton of flyers. You can almost just kill him with flyers now. Oh, that was a good draw. So I think I still, yeah, I think I want to get in with this. So four. Yeah, so I have plenty to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus this. So I get that. So I got Recent Desert. Just get in. It's got Vigilance. We're not hurting anybody by doing this. There we go. H take 5. Interesting. So he's trying to crack back here for a lot. Let's cast this. I wonder if actually. I don't think I'm dead if I do this. Yeah, this is fine. To do this, and I'll have to play on my land so I can activate the Sandwalla. Okay. Yeah, drawing another flyer there was key, I think. So he's got 3 flyers now. 4, actually. So he can't just kill me in the air, and I've got all these warriors and stuff that I can just chump block with if I need to. It's gonna be a complicated block, though. Wow, okay. There it again. Wow, okay. I think we do the same thing with this guy, though. Sure. Just go right planes. Pass a turn. Alright, so just the flyers. So I only have 2 flyers to block with. So we're taking a lot of damage here. Probably exerts this. Oh, we're getting in there with a little bit more. Oh. Nope. I have to do this pretty quickly. We don't have a lot of time left. Okay, just these. Alright, so I think we want to go. Let me see if I can survive it. If I go like here, here, this is 10 right here, and then have to block everything. Oh no. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. So I can't block here, I have to block here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's actually, okay, so I have to just bounce off of this one to go to 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I would go to 1 right here. And then I'll want to obviously block that. Is that the only? That's attacking as well. So it's just this and this. Okay. Then I think I want to okay with losing this. Here, and then I'll just pump that. Sure. Go to 1, assuming he has nothing. You very well might have something. Maybe I'll draw Overcome or something. That would be sweet. Yeah, no problem. How's this on me too? Jeez, alright, he's getting a lot of life. So probably won't have lethal with Overcome. 22. Alright, he had nothing else. Here, Naga, so I'm dead. 2 of his flyers. Okay. Good game. Where's our Overcome? Not even close. Jeez. Oh, there it is. Alright, welcome to the 3rd round of our Hour of Devastation draft. And we've got a sweet hand here. We're going to keep this. Fortunately, we're not on the play this time. It's the first time, but I think we've got a good shot with a hand like this. Fan Bear. I think we want the Steward on turn 2. I think you just always want to play this out. Turn 3, we've got a 2-drop plus a cartouche. Pretty good. Alright. May as well attack. I want him to use like a magma spray on this if he's got it. Like, people aren't playing 2-drops are so good in this format. So a lot of our opponents just like don't have them on turn 2. Like, I would almost never keep a hand without a 2-drop in it. Like a 1 or a 2-drop in this format, I'm pretty sure. Wow, a ramp deck. Okay. Don't think we want to exert. I think we just want to get in there. I don't really want to put Cartouche on either of these. I guess I'll put it on Fanbearer. It's kind of weird. I think I'm attacking with this unless he's like got blockers and maybe not want to attack. Yeah, I guess I'll put this on Fanbearer. That's kind of weird, but like I'm more likely to be activating this every turn than this. Just get the power out there. Open fire on the Fanbearer. Okay. Another good reason to put down the Fanbearer rather than the Steward. I like it. Okay. Got a forest for the Tenacious Hunter. Let's just get in there again. Feeling good about this. You would have to have like an Hour of Devastation or something to really like come back into this. Those are sweet looking planes. Oh, Catcher's pretty good too. Can't attack or block though. You have to have 3 other creatures. That's gonna be a while. Alright, yeah, we're just crashing in. Yeah, this guy just like red-green and then probably got this in his third pack and decided to splash for it. He's like almost dead. Maybe should have cycled just to try to find like a combat check to kill him, but oh well. I think I'm gonna play the Feral Prowler, and I'm just gonna cycle the desert. I'm a little wary of like a sweeper just because I feel like that's the only way we can lose. Yeah, okay. That's a reason to play bigger creatures, I guess. So it has to be pretty big to get him back into this, though. Bottom. Reveals forest. All right, you're done. I didn't just have to do anything else. Yeah. All right, cool. I think I forgot to do this in between rounds, but it's okay. We didn't draw it. And yeah, I think we like Solitary Camel well enough. I should really get like 2-drop, like one more, just to have more 2-drops and 3-drops. I think that's the kind of curve that I like. Like, you don't have to be extra aggressive in this format, I don't think, but like I think that's the kind of curve that I would like. And I guess we can call these like 2-drops almost. So the curve is still like okay. Since he's just like a ramp deck, I think I do like just leaving like a good curve rather than trying to have more good options later. He doesn't seem like somebody that's going to stall out the board. Although, with Oketra, that makes me want to maybe play like this card again. That seems reasonable to consider. So maybe like, I don't think this card's very good. Let's try taking that out and see how this does. Sure. So we got our first mulligan, I'm pretty sure. I don't like this, but I'm going to keep it. We can just scry like a land to the bottom, perhaps. I don't see a need to go to 5. Yeah, alright, bottom. Okay. Draw a 2-drop, that would be nice. I'll take it. Card's been meh, I think. Like, I don't think I took it very highly anyway. Like, I wouldn't, but again, just like generally, 2-drops seem good. But like, blocking's not good. And this has blocking stats. And we'll just get the camel out there. I don't know. Let's see when he plays his first blocker, I guess. Oh, I'm on fire, okay. Not our best draw so far. Well, that's a good card. What is this guy ramping to, I wonder? Definitely blocking here. There's no way. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Fine. Trading that. Or just letting that die, I guess. Jeez. Okay. We're gonna keep playing our land just because we have like a 6 and a 7 drop in there. That's a good card. It's weird, this is not the type of deck that I expect people to play in this format, but seems to be working okay for him at the moment. Obviously last game was a good example of why you probably shouldn't play a deck like this, but alright, we'll just pass. If he attacks with either one, we're just gonna sandblast it. Yeah, let's make us with some mana, I guess. Choose scry 1 or 2 river counter, draw a card, sure. I think this is a relatively free attack. You got me. Sharpshooter seems good. I know this guy's gonna have something huge that's just gonna destroy me at some point, though. Oh no. Okay. It's pretty good. We drew a lot of lands this game. Is he gonna play a catcher now? I think I lose if he does. Nope, okay. Interesting, he's got this with a 3-color deck. Oh, there, yeah, I think we're done. You can just start making creatures with this. I don't, it's pretty bad for us. I guess there's no need to give up, but I'm not feeling great about this one. I think it's got double strike too. Oof. Probably didn't need to play this. I could have saved it for a flyer. I think that's how I'm gonna win this game, is to just like draw my flyers. Can really only make one a turn though. Oh no. You can make 2. Oh, now I can attack. Okay. I think that's gonna do it, honestly. Like, I don't know what we would have to draw there. I really have no answer for that card, which isn't a great place to be, but it's kind of how it just turned out. We've just got to kind of overpower him, I think, before that matters, just like we did in the first game. Yep. Just got to cry out a little bit. First. That's better. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. One to 2 to 3. All reasonable cards too. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's gonna have to have something pretty good here. I think we're just exerting this since we have an overcome. Alright, well, this is perfect. Let's attack with the Sandwalla. I'm gonna leave this back and just exert it. Make sure we get value out of it. Put the Harrier Dog at pass. We'd like to draw one land at some point. Sure. I think we cycle this. Yeah. Although, yeah, I don't think we want to even attack here. Perfect. Okay. We'll just play this tab to make sure that we can play Mirror next turn. Pass. Yep, no big deal. I can imagine him attacking, but like I wouldn't block. Yeah, I think Mirror Arc is still the play, and we're still just exerting this. We just want this to be huge for when we overcome next turn. Can this also get haste? Yeah, jeez, it's just everything. Alright, pass the turn. My 10-10 and other stuff. Oh, he does get Vigilance, that's nice. I doubt he has an answer to this card. It really would have to be like a sweeper. Oh yeah, no big deal. Can't block. I don't intend to block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just game. Alright. Let's see what he thinks about this. Alright, we got there. Alright, that was an intermediate draft, so we ended up with 2 packs. Not too bad. 2 and 1 on our first Hour of Devastation draft. I think we could have played... I think we played okay. I think we could have drafted a tiny bit better. Our deck was so creature heavy. Considering we had Overcome in it, like, it makes sense to be that creature heavy. Like, 20 creatures is just a lot, but I think typically we want a few more just, like, combat tricks, if any, like, if nothing else, in a deck like that. But overall, like, I definitely like attacking in this format. Like I said at the beginning, I think it's pretty aggressive. You definitely want ways to like poke through and have some reach though. So I did like the big flying creatures that we picked up. But overall, it was a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time.